I am sitting alone. It's like almost 3 a.m. right now, and I'm a little bit sick too. I don't know why. That's why my voice sounds a little weird, but I just felt the need to discuss something, bro. This game gets way more hate than it fucking deserves. Like, I'm so serious, bro. Like, this game is honestly such a good game, and it's just so sad to see that like nobody plays this game anymore. Like, at certain times, bro, because the game is all one server now. There's no like multiple parks or anything like that. Like, it's all one server now. And wow, bro. Like, I will show y'all right now, bro. It is all one server. And although it's late, there is a good amount of fucking people on the game. But this is all the people in the entire world on this game right now. I don't think it's the entire world. I think it's just the East region. But that is everybody in the East region. There's probably a little bit more people in the West region right now, but I probably wouldn't say that much more because at any given moment, there's probably like, at the height of the day, from like 4 to like 9 p.m., there's probably like 60 people on. Not even, bro. I would say like 40 or 50. And what really confuses me is why people say that this game is nowhere near as good as 22. Well, here's my defense to that, bro. 22 next gen, at least, is just a watered down version of this game, and it's like worse. It's just this game, but worse. Like, I know there's demigods. I know there's builds that can do everything. These 6, 7 builds, but like that's what makes this game so fun. That's what makes this game so like unique. Is that you don't have to rely on just your 3 point shooting or just your slashing or just your defense or just your playmaking. Like, that's not how the game is supposed to be. Like, if you're gonna make it that way, don't give people the freedom to set their own boundaries and limits, because people are bound to make builds that could be better if made differently, but they don't know that. Then they go and they grind out these builds, and they realize, oh crap, I'm not gonna get so and so. I'm not gonna get like my this certain dunk animation, or I'm not gonna be able to speed boost or this and that. The magic about this game is, you know, it doesn't take a genius to make a good build on this game. Like, sure, you might not get a badge or two if you put your numbers wrong or whatever. Like, I have a specific way I made my build, but bro, everybody can do everything, man. Like, that's what makes this game so unique and awesome. And it's just so sad to see how empty the game is now. And I know, 22 is out. You could be playing current gen. Well, current gen is terrible. I'm sorry. That game is just I don't like when I say current gen, I'm talking about current gen 21. Current gen 21 is just bad. It's I don't like it. I think that the dribbling system is bad. I think that it's just like a shitty version of 2K20, which was already shitty to begin with. So, like, I'm just somebody who feels so strongly about 2Ks and which one's good and which one is not. And I've played all the ones that have Park in them. Every single one. I started playing in 2K14, so that was the first year they had Park. And I mean, it's so sad to see how this game has become like this sort of like it's just plagued by little kids who think they know what a good 2K is. And it's sad for all these older players who've been playing for a long time who know what a good 2K is, and then they see these games and they have to pretend to like them because, it's just a new game or whatever. Bro, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people saying 2K20 was good. The game got carried by quarantine, and although it wasn't terrible, it was such a step down from 2K19, and I say that over and over again because I freaking mean it. It was a step down from 2K19. All these pie charts, bro. That was the beginning of the downfall of 2K, and I will keep repeating that until I freaking die because that's a fact. 18 sucked, but 19 revived it, and then yes, I think 20 had a good community too, but the build system was just so bad. Pie charts were the start when everything started to get bad, because 2K20 was 2K21. I mean, was terrible. And 2K22 is probably the worst 2K I've ever played in my life. Like, and I'm not even exaggerating that. I know everybody every year says, oh, 2K is bad this year. You know, I'm not going to get the game next year. But, like, this is the first time I'm genuinely telling myself, I don't care about grinding the game early. I don't care about getting it before everyone else and playing it and figuring out what the meta is and all this and that. You know why? Because I simply want the game to be fun and enjoyable before I grind it, bro. For the past 3 years, I have pre-ordered the game and been extremely disappointed with what I got. I broke my 2K20 disc into pieces. That's how much I hated that game. I didn't even play that much of it. I played a decent amount of it. That's it. But just compared to the amount of fun that I had on 19, because 19 was the 2K I really tried the hardest in. I was really good at it too. But it's just like, I don't understand why people say that, like, it's almost like they've forgotten how good 2K used to be, and they're just only remembering the most recent ones. Why? Why can't people cling on to 16 and 17 and 19 and acknowledge them as the best 2Ks of all time? And I would say 15, but 15 had the demigods, and that kind of ruined it. 15 was good, though. I think that the number 3 spot is either 19 or 15. That's arguable, but everything else, every other 2K, to me, is just a joke. It's honestly a joke. Even this game, bro, this game is a joke. This game was a joke. Nobody took this game seriously. Do I think it deserved to be a joke? No. But just the way the game was made, it feels rushed. I mean, it feels like the developers just didn't really care. They just, obviously, they put time and effort into it, but for the neighborhood side of things, like, they didn't put the effort in. I'll give you an example right now. I'm gonna pull up my menu and I'll look at this. Look, the little icons here, right? It just looks so half-assed. You can't even see the people's faces. It's like zoomed in on their feet. That happened all year. It happened all year. And like, what is this? Let's win another rival day. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, why is everything so, like, it feels off. Like, obviously they put a lot of time into like the menus and this and that, but like, I mean, just look at this crap, dude. It just, I mean, this doesn't even load. The icon isn't even there. It's just these little things that make you say, like, damn, like, this game really, it feels like half-assed. And when you start actually playing the game, and there's glitches and all this and that, then you start to realize, like, damn, this game is not, like, that well made. But I swear on my soul, this game is far better than any of the 2Ks that have been released in the past freaking 3 years. And by that, I mean 2K20, I mean 2K21 current gen, and I mean 2K22 on both gens. I swear on my life it is. And I will not go as far as to say this game is freaking, like, amazing and it's, like, super fun. I think that it didn't get the respect that it honestly deserves. I think that people were quick to judge it, and I think that when all the clips of PS5 2K was first coming out, everybody was so hyped. They were like, "Yo, this game is crazy!" You know, you had Ticino posting those clips of him hitting shots on next gen, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's Ticino!" Blah blah blah, and Cheeseaholic and all those guys. But then it just died out. You know why? Because this game didn't really have that much of a skill gap. It had a very low skill gap. There was it was too easy to be good. That's what I mean by that. Like, there was you know, you can obviously cheese mechanics in this game. You know, you can cheese the curry slide. You can get open by just doing the curry slide, or you know what shitters like to do is they like to just rim run and you get easy dunks every time because you know everybody can dunk. But I genuinely think all this crap is better than the most recent 2Ks, and that's saying something. You know, that's really saying something. I don't understand why it gets the hate it does, because the last good 2K was 19. I will say it loud, say it proud. The last good 2K was 19. The dual archetype system needs to come back. I'm so damn tired of making your own build and having somebody else's build be better than yours. No, it should all be even. So little Timmy or Mr. Comp Stage player can have a freaking the same build, so that it's not, so you can't cheese it and make it, oh, your physical this and that, your arm length will give you this badge. Like, no, that's stupid. That's just dumb. Your physicals, like your height and your wingspan, should only affect attributes. They shouldn't affect badges. Should not affect attributes. Your build should. They need to bring back dual archetype system. I promise you, if dual archetype system came back, oh my god, this game would be revived. I mean, I can see it now, bro. This game would just be revived. Like, it would be amazing again. People people would be cheesing builds, this and that. Another thing they need to do is make it so players don't have to dribble to get open and score. This game has just turned into a game of dribbling little guards and big men setting screens for them, and that's how you play. Bro, back in the day, obviously you had dribblers, you had your sharp plays or, sharp shooting playmakers. Back in 19, bro, they, like, they were good. Like, every build could do good, and I will keep saying that until I die. These are all things I've been saying for a long time. You didn't have to have a certain build to do good. Like, obviously, you had stretches, you had posts, you had locks and rims, and all those guys who were, like, yes, very overpowered. But, bro, you can give me any build, and I could win games. I could win games with any freaking build that you give me. You give me a freaking crazy, like, you could give me like a 6'2" freaking lockdown defender, and I would still beat you. It wasn't about the build that you had, it was about the skill that you had playing the game, and that's what it needs to be. Like, and also there needs to be, they switch the dribbling every year, and then they for the past couple of years it's been you had to dribble to score, right? By doing that, that makes so many builds useless, right? You have to have dribbling if you want to be a scorer, and that makes so many builds useless. You should be able to just have dual archetypes, or I will maybe even like triple archetypes or whatever. I don't know how that would work, but I would just really like to see that come back. I really want to see like double or triple archetypes, because that would revive the game. It honestly would. And I've been going on a rant here for a very long time, but I'm so tired of like the gaming, especially 2K, has lost its spark. It really has, and people refuse to believe that. They keep blindly playing the games like nothing is wrong, like the level 40 system is good. Like, this is not Fortnite, bro. This is fucking NBA 2K, bro. I'd rather play Road to 99 than this freaking level 40 system. I mean, nobody asked for that shit. It's not fucking my team, man. Nobody wants to grind levels, bro. It's stupid. You want to be a pro. You want to be an all-star and then a superstar, and then uh, you want to be a elite and then a legend. That's how it should be. That's how it's been, right? That's one of the things they did well with this game, is having a nice rep system. I think some reps are pretty hard to hit, but um, you know that's the thing that made this game so. That's a part of the reason. I mean, why this game was good. The rep, and I really don't have much else to say. Just this game gets so much hate. It's honestly making me sad to see how empty this game is. Um, I'm very sad that I'm gonna have to see another 2K I love be shut down in just a matter of months. So I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can, because I don't have any hope for 2K anymore. I don't. I've lost all hope for them. I think 2K23 is gonna be another terrible dumpster fire. The game is just gonna go downhill and lose all of its freaking fans. I don't I don't know why YouTubers pretend that they're enjoying the game and they make these build videos and this and that. Like, it's not fun. It is not fun. The game is not fun. It doesn't have its spark anymore. Grinding for levels is dumb. They need to stop trying to come up with new shit and just take what was good about the game in the past and use that. That's all they need to do. They just need to recycle. If they just mash together things from 16, 17, and 19, I promise you it would be the best 2K of all time. Because they don't do that. They don't look back at what made the game good. They just keep trying to add more new things. Like 2K should deadass hire me because I care so much about this game. At one point in my life, this game was all I would do, and now I don't know why anyone would feel motivated enough to do that. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone would have the drive or the urge to go and grind 2K22. Like, sure, you'll get a little jetpack or a mascot, but is that really a jetpack or a mascot that you earned? Or is it just the level 40 system which you can get in a couple of days or weeks, right? The problem with that shit is they crammed a bunch of content into these short spans of times that are like, you know, I don't know how long they are, maybe like a month or two long, right? You only have a certain amount of days to level up. Well, a good grinder can get that shit in like a week or two. What is the point in that? Rep rewards are rep rewards because they're hard to freaking get, right? They're supposed to be a challenge for someone. They're supposed to be, a massive reward, bro. By making everybody and their mother able to get legend, like it takes away the point of reward. It makes the game stale and stupid and just not fun. I say this grimly now. I don't even have a shred of joy in my voice when it comes to this game anymore. I just don't care. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm tired of the same thing every year. I'm tired of being disappointed. I'm tired of 2K getting away with it and making all this money over and over. I'm just tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I just want a good game again. I want a game that everyone can enjoy because I just want to see everybody happy again. I want to see myself happy again when it comes to 2K. This game does the trick for now, but this game's going to be gone soon. Then I'm going to have to choose between playing 2K22 or 2K23, and I doubt that 2K23 is going to be any better than than freaking 2K22. I doubt it. I don't have any hope left for the developers. I think they've screwed themselves, and the franchise is gonna fall off. And I think that once another company comes along and starts making basketball games, all of a sudden things are gonna be much different because of how bad this game is. I just why do people think any game from 2K20 on is good? Those people clearly have not played any old 2K competitively. And it just shows. It just shows. Like, because anyone who's played those games, done well in those games, like, you can ask anyone who's played those games, and they will not tell you that freaking 2K20 is the best, or 2K, or even top three, bro. Anyone who's played, games from 14 onward, I meant, they will not tell you that 2K20 is top three. They will not, because it's not. It's not. I miss the days of walking into Sunset Beach, seeing everybody playing in their own different ways and styles, different builds that are all equally matched because there's no way to cheese it or give somebody an unfair advantage. Everything was so much simpler. Everything was so much better. Uh, this has been a late night threes rant. If you actually listen to all this shit, I applaud you, and y'all have a good night.